They called it Little Havana, where the American dream had a price tag, and only one man in a million was hungry enough to pay.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
In 1983, Scarface gave rise to a cultural revolution. Al Pacino's portrayal of Tony Montana helped the movie become a cult classic. Now, longtime film critic Glenn Kenny is sharing new interviews and untold stories from the film's production. It is all in his new book that's called The World Is Yours, the story of Scarface. Let's say hello to our little friend, Glenn. Now, good morning. How are you, sir?
I am very well. I wish I was your little friend. I'm 6'2", but I will aspire to a certain attractive smallness while I'm speaking with you.
I just wanted to work that phrase in somewhere in the interview. That's all. So what surprised you most while you were doing some research for this book? Of what, the movie's been out for such a long time. It is a cult classic, but you discovered a few new things in here.
Yeah, I discovered a few new things. The fact that the film went, 3 months over schedule because the star, Al Pacino, was doing so many different takes over and over again that the film's editors found that they could construct several different characters of Tony Montana out of everything he was doing. Pacino had decided after seeing the 1932 Scarface in LA, he called up his old manager, Marty Bregman, and said, I want to do this. And once they committed to it, it was Marty Bregman and Al Pacino who were kind of running the show, despite Brian De Palma being a very strong director. And De Palma had to give Al Pacino his head and do takes over and over again. Most people would be driven crazy by it, but the other actors I spoke with, including the lovely Michelle Pfeiffer, who plays Elvira, the much beleaguered wife of Tony Montana, and Stephen Bauer, who played Manolo, said, if it had been up to me, I'd do as many takes too, so it was fine. But certainly for the studio heads, it wasn't a very exciting thing to have happen.
Now, when this movie first came out, it really was not a box office hit, wasn't it? It opened very, very slowly and didn't really come to life until it went to video.
There are several reasons for that. One is that it's almost 3 hours long, and even back in 1983, a 3-hour-long movie was not necessarily a really attractive prospect for folks looking for a night out. Also, it was incredibly violent, and the violence kind of gave it a reputation of a movie that maybe should be approached with extreme caution. So people stayed away. But once it came out on cassette, in video cassette, 2 different cassettes, each one half of the movie, so it was kind of easier to digest. It became almost overnight the highest selling piece of home video ever. That had a lot to do with the film becoming kind of legendary for its violence, and also it's embraced by the hip hop community.
It's funny, I went to college 20 years after this movie came out, and a lot of the guys in college had the Scarface poster up on their wall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious about, what is it that resonates so strongly for, particularly, I guess, young men, too, but because there's been movies that have come out that have been even more violent than Scarface, but what is it about this movie in particular that you find intriguing?
Well, Tony Montana is a bad guy. He's not a good guy, and he gets his comeuppance at the end, but he's also kind of a badass, if you'll allow the phrase. And the thing about Tony Montana is he's unlike a gangster in, say, a movie like Goodfellas, who's content to be a foot soldier and just sort of, steal and be wanton. He wants to be on top. He wants to rule, and he'll do anything to rule. And every time he gets into a situation in the first half of the movie, very dangerous situations, it's a binary situation. He'll either come out on top or he'll die. And I think men, for whatever reason, are attracted to that kind of determination. So, just the bow down to nobody aspect of Tony Montana's character is, I think, the reason that, especially college-age men who haven't had a lot of life experience and really don't, know what they're talking about, they look up to Tony Montana for that reason. It's a compelling film, and it's compelling because of this character, and it's compelling because of Pacino's very more complicated than it seems on the surface portrayal of the character. But the character, that whole chainsaw scene, the notorious chainsaw scene, How does he come out of that alive? But he knows going in that it's either one thing or the other. He comes out alive and he triumphs, or he's dead. And for young men, that's an interesting way of looking at life.
Well, again, the book is called The World Is Yours, the story of Scarface. Follow Glenn on X for more. Good luck with the book. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Anytime.